And there he is, Brown sitting in the gate, ready to do battle here. And 12 guys, that's an absolutely packed gate. This is going to be a really, really tense start.
And of course, in Moto X, we saw it time and time again. We've seen it here in Enduro X. That first corner can bunch them up. You have to be smart getting through there. 12 laps of racing. Here we go.
Here we go. It's all about this first corner.
Brown and Blazusiak.
Wow. Great start for Taddy Blazusiak there. But Mike Brown got an almost perfect whole start. And look, Taylor Robert, our other gold medalist. So the 3 gold medalists are 1, 2, and 3. Wow, look at Blazusiak.
Oh, look at this. Robert
goes
dives
through.
the inside.
And then Cody Webb.
No respect. They're just going for it. I like to see a bit of aggression from Taylor Robert and the boys. And Robert has drifted back a bit. Here comes Cody Webb.
And look who else is in the mix, just going out there. The 101, David Knight. Knighter is back and looking good.
Of course, Cody Webb coming back from that injury. We talked about it. He has shown aggression. Wow. Some side-by-side racing. Haaker. Oh, and Haaker jumps that last section, gets the advantage going into the rocks.
So number 10, Haaker, coming past 101, David Knight. There's Cody Webb on the number 2. And Taddy Blazusiak still leading them out.
Number 1 qualifier, the fastest qualifier today was Colton Haaker, sitting in 4th position right now.
And Haaker, of course, we saw him go down, and that's what cost him in his heat race, but he's going to start chasing down. He wants to try and catch Taddy Blazusiak, but Blazusiak, he is not missing a beat.
I think Brownie carrying more speed. There's Brown jumping that section. We were talking about Haaker jumping. Brown has the advantage there in that rhythm section, but then Taddy seemingly carries more speed when he gets to the chopped wood and also that matrix section.
I like the way Brown just avoids the water. He goes a little bit wide. You can see now he actually caught up a little bit to Taddy Blazusiak. Behind him, Cody Webb, and then Colton Haaker is knocking on the door right behind Cody Webb.
Good look at the Red Bull KTM of Blazusiak out front. Factory KTM teammate Mike Brown, so they work together out of the same rig, but they're up for throwing some elbows if they need to.
They see Cody Webb putting in a great turn there around the bottom barrel by the start. Whoa! Nose high there for Webb, but he manages to hang on to it and gets through those rocks okay. Wow, he really is nose high on a lot of these jumps.
He doesn't have the racing background that Brown has. Of course, Taddy comes from a trials background.
Look at this. Oh, Brown was charging. He's coming close. He didn't even qualify for the Moto X Racing main event, the final last night, but here he is a real contender, and Taddy Blazusiak better look out because Mike Brown is charging.
Here's where Brown's fast. Through this jump section. Watch him jump this last obstacle. See that there? That's what Cody Webb's starting to look at as well. We also saw Haaker doing that. Blazusiak not doing that obstacle the same as Brown and a couple of the other riders.
So here they're starting to get into the back markers. This is where Taddy may get tangled up a little bit. Could slow him down and allow Brown to catch up. Good racing from the boys there. They knew who was coming through. They got out of the way and allowed Taddy and Mike to go through smoothly. But Brown's catching up.
I agree, and here we're coming into that section where Brown has the speed. Watch the aggressive move. As he carries through the section, carries more speed into it. Watch him jump the last obstacle here.
Wow, here we go. Oh, not quite enough. Taddy shuts the door on the inside. They both out of the rocks cleanly, though. This time, Brown goes straight through the water. He wants the straightest, fastest line possible.
And this is where Blazusiak has been quicker on this section of the course. But let's watch. Brown knows where he's quicker. Watch him set up in that final long sweeping left turn. And here's where Taddy's really solid in the matrix.
Taddy through the matrix easily. Here we are at the halfway mark of this race.
The time he gains there on Brown is substantial, but watch Brown carry the speed through the section, and then again, jumping this obstacle. Not sure it's that much quicker, but definitely. Oh, Brown goes down.
He had trouble in that rock section.
And look who's in second. It's Haaker.
The fastest qualifier is in second, and now he's chasing down Taddy Blazusiak.
We saw Haaker get so close to winning in Spain. The last obstacle, he almost got Mike Brown. We'll see if he can pace himself, use that fastest qualifying time, and try to catch up with Blazusiak. He's got to get by Soule, who was a lap down. But watch Haaker, he's also working the section fast.
Also knows that Taddy Blazusiak has come past him, so he's expecting the rest of that field to catch up. So I think he's going to get out of the way and let Colton Haaker go through. But look at how close Mike Brown is to Colton Haaker. Haaker going through the corner. He's almost caught up to Blazusiak there.
And I think it'll be, when Blazusiak notices that it's Haaker, he's going to have to be more concerned because Haaker will be more aggressive on him than Brown will be. Now, Brown's an aggressive rider, but remember, we talked about the two KTM riders being teammates. So Haaker, he doesn't care if there's bumping and grind going on. He wants the X Games gold.
Look at that corner. He's cornering fast, and here he goes. Haaker on the red bike, trying to catch up to Blazusiak, coming close, but Blazusiak hanging on through that rock section. Nice turn, though, from Colton Haaker.
Haaker from Northern California. Love to get it done.
Oh, Haaker goes down. Brown is going to come through on the outside of the firewood section. Haaker comes through, and now Cody Webb is going to pass Haaker.
All that work, and there goes Kyle Redmond as well.
And that's all it takes in this competition. So, though Taddy Blazusiak has a convincing lead right now, we've seen how mistakes happen, and Taddy has to be careful. Mike Brown now making the chase. He's fast through this section, as you said, Cameron.
He's got a bit to go, though, to catch up with Blazusiak, and Blazusiak isn't prone to making a lot of mistakes. Now, you see how he got straight going into that section. That's where Haaker made the mistake, is he tried to chop the corner to the inside. He came in at an angle, and then his tire washed off one of the chopped wood. But here comes Brown.
Brown is moving. He really has closed that gap quickly. He knows he's only got a couple of laps left, and he has to do it. There's 2 laps to go. Mike Brown needs to make the charge now, and when he comes through into this rhythm section, he is going to turn it on.
Blazusiak back in that position he's comfortable with. He was for so long so dominant. Beat him, and then suddenly the other riders brought some energy. They started with different training programs. Specifically, Colton Haaker really started training differently. And then you saw Cody Webb, who came up on him in Brazil. And so I think now Taddy has found the fact that he maybe had to change his game just a little bit. But the bottom line is, Taddy is flawless so often.
Look at him,
cat-like
matrix. The white flag is out. This is the last lap for Taddy Blazusiak in our men's Enduro X competition. Mike Brown has to make a fast charge right now for even a hope of getting gold, because Blazusiak has not put a foot wrong.
He's going to have a mistake from Blazusiak for him to have the opportunity to get by. Mike Brown too far back at this point. Blazusiak too smart as well. And again, I mean, watching Blazusiak ride, he is simply amazing to watch ride a dirt bike.
So here he is through the rocks for the last time. There is only the matrix between him and the checkers. And another gold.
He's been great here.
There it is, Taddy Blazusiak, gold medal. Wow, what a great race for Blazusiak. Brown takes the silver, and Cody Webb takes bronze.